Hello, everybody, to another video Skyrim today. I finally figured out what I need to do. I didn't toggle active in this. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Holy shit.
I believe I've made myself rather clear. Welcome to another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? I see. Well, please let me know when you are. You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage.
Oh, right. It's not freaking rec room. Oh my god. Still have those freaking rec room instincts. I'm gonna look for some quests I can do.
No matter what, the college will endure. She's the master wizard here. Archmage Arin may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that. Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
Oh, a potato. No, the chicken can have a dog. Oh, I see Hitro.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the dragon.
Cabbage.
don't
Ain't
know
having
it
that. Do you have anything I can do?
My job is... Me? Nothing. And I hope to keep it that way. The Jarl is convinced I have some connection with the college, so he goes easy on me. Maybe you'd like to help me keep up appearances. Old Nellicard has a mage's staff in his room in the frozen hearth. It'd be good to have that staff, in case the Jarl starts wondering if I actually have a real connection to the college. Daedra take you then. Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
Alright, and I'm gonna take a look at them. What button is it? Yeah, that one.
A war dog is good company and good protection.
Oh, I could have a dog. Not yet. I'm not that good of a.
My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach.
I-
Don't want
I-
to be alone when some forsworn comes
Once I get the
swinging.
dog, I'm gonna
I
accidentally
personally
kill
trained
it.
a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog
Like I
food to the
accidentally,
keep.
probably
Spiced
accidentally
beef,
killed
their favorite.
my bodyguard. What do you say?
Yeah. My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach. Don't want to be alone when some forsworn comes swinging. I personally trained a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog food to the keep. Spiced beef, their favorite.
I could deliver them.
Wow, look at you. Thanks. Take it to Voada. She handles all the dogs for the Jarl. Don't fall. Mm-hmm.
You had.
First time in Markarth, traveler? Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean, and you won't have any problems with us. This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this
Whoa.
pendant would look lovely on my
Holy!
Huh? I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from here. Move along.
He was after Margaret? Why?
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out. Body to get rid of.
Gods.
Right then.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? A Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. Until next time.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Oh, damn. Alright, man.
Did you see that, madman? A Forsworn.
She has a steel dagger? Oh, I see.
Agent, here in the city.
Margaret,
Cooked beef gold.
he killed her. Right in front.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. We'll handle things from here. Move along. I'll take my leave then.
Margaret, he killed her. Right in front of me. She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now. What's happening to
Understandable.
this city?
Did you see that, madman? A Forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. This has ruined my entire...
bloody enough for you, outsider? Yeah.
This is epic.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Great Beings?
What you doing? No.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want? Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb. What? No. Thonar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth. But he hands all the paperwork over to Nephos, the Nose, to finish. That old man's back is heavy with burden. Until next time.
Can't talk. Mullish will... We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade.
Crusade?
Drive out the
I just
Nords,
learned
they
that in
say.
social studies.
Well, the Nord ain't driven out. Me and Hathrasil mostly. Mullish barks at us all day, but I wouldn't call that honest work. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Degane broke some bones a while back. Altris quit. Kareen is too sick. All right then.
They don't like us talking to people. Don't get involved in that nonsense. Just want to work. Mullish. Big orc fella. Can't miss him.
Favorite the bow, eh? I'm a sword man myself.
What is this?
Both had this wine.
A nail? Is that what you call it? In the and we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
Yeah, that was stealing.
I'm sorry. I just... Well, the forge get... I'm Gor's assistant. I help her
skip
with the forge.
Need a new blade? Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Actors, would you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. A girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asked for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there. Let me know if you need something forward.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Holy shit. Oh, that's stealing? Okay, I won't.
Let's see those stormtroopers try to...
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
What the It's like... Oh, I see. They have a dog.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
Yeah, that's stealing, yeah.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Don't mind the dog. Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you. Yeah, mm-hmm.
Hey, oh.
Anton sure looks like he's from the Reach. Don't tell him that.
Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. Can't ignore us forever.
He's all right. I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. I've gotten nowhere so far, and then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why. Let me know as soon as you found anything.
Oh shit.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Come on in. The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the silver... If I can't... Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Degane the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Any aspiring mage would do well to look for the college in Winterhold. Head there, and you'll get what you're after. Although our Jarl's humble wizard might be willing to help you too. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Who wants this friggin' stone bed? I like the animation of the book turning pages.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house?
How do you have a...
Want that ending?
How is the torch working when it's freaking raining?
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Of course you do.
What the fuck?
You should see that orc over in
We're not
Understone
fighting,
Keep.
we're just...
Have him forge you some new armor.
What the
Get you something to eat. Mama and Papa will talk later.
Ain't drinking
Songs
anything.
Are just old memories that help the need go down. I've seen... What can an old... That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought. Earned quite a name for myself when I was younger. The Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students. Well, you've come to the right place.
And why not again?
It's a school that teaches music, poetry, that sort of thing. Most bards in Skyrim have been to the college at some point. If you're thinking of applying, talk to Viarmo in Solitude. Good fighting to you.
Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners to dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first. No, I live in a nice house in Solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need. Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coin to be made killing off some Forsworn in the hills. As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts. Yeah. Blood and silver, friend. Blood and
Excuse me. Do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find. Fresh food. Huh? Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
Don't mind. Ooh.
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this. Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak.
Holy shit!
You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
You will kill, or you will die.
Oh, frick, this is haunted!
I can't die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me. Well, well.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down. Yes, further into the bowels.
I'm not gonna take anything. I'm way too scared.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
It's a trap.
Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Rusted. Dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated, left it here to decay, until you came. Fine. I offered you a reward. You'll get the freedom your kind enjoys so much. But Boethia's priest is imprisoned as well. But not by me. He is hurt, suffering. Save him. Let him perform his rites one more time. And when he does, I will be waiting for him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna wait.
The finest... Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here. I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. Please, I don't want to talk about it. All that blood. If you want answers, ask at the inn. She told me she was staying there. Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
Yes.
Arms. I said arms, you backfire. Give a crippled worker a helping.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Travel southeast and you'll find an orc stronghold.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira. Such a patient woman. Now, you're supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you? How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice. What? Oh, goodbye.
Oh, I remember. You're the new member of the Companions.
I work silver.
I'm gonna be
My
a
father.
silversmith one day, like
My
my
wife
mother
Kira
and
runs
father.
our jewelry stall in the market.
Fine. Now here's a man I'm glad to see. Let's see what adornments I might have available. Come back if you need a new ring or necklace. Are you looking for... I got some wonderful jewelry. Until next time.
Don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave. Who? You mean that woman who was attacked in the market? Didn't know her. Guards dragged her body away. Last we'll hear of that.
Red Guard craftsmanship in every piece.
Ah, now that is a good question. Where does Hogney get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now, having an orc for a wife would be something, yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows? Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Are you going to buy or not? Everything I've got on display, really. Take a look. Come back when you need more meat. Bring gold.
Oh, yes.
How about a septum? Wait. Finally. Now get lost.
Finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Got any ale or mead? Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves? Won't let poor Degain in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
No lollygagging.
What the? Is this where they torture people? Oh, I accidentally hit the air conditioner, or whatever it's called, air purifier. Yes.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink.
You a fighting man? How about... I'm drunk, and it's been a while since I had a good fight. 100 septum says I can take you. Bare-handed.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Milk drinker.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes.
Did he just call me a milk drinker?
Oh,
He doesn't
yeah.
know about me.
Pretty little thing. Had a room here, I think. Ask the innkeeper. Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. I'm a porter. Just some muscle hired to move heavy packages. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn attack every caravan. So all I do is sit here and drink. I think I'm going to get another drink.
What can an old skull do for you, huh? Good fight. Songs. Well, you've come to the right place.
Oh, right, I already did this.
Live a life worth telling.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune.
Oh, I
Make
can
me an offer,
have an our
and I just
bodyguard.
might fight at your side. I remember her. Her stance. The way she walked. A trained warrior, no doubt. She had a room here. I talked to the innkeeper about it. If you change your mind, seek me out here. Watch your back, friend. Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
The finest jewelry in all
I work so.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter. No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called... No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now, this store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Bella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Sorry to hear that. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I'll take like about 10. There. Ooh, apple pie. Sold. Ooh. Oh, right, she doesn't have any money. Mom,
Come back whenever you need something.
Elizabeth handles the customers. Feel free to take a look around the store.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
The Treasury House. I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. I have records I need to tend to.
Oh, frickin'.
I'm just a serf. Working in the Treasury House isn't so bad. I earn good money. You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. I doubt he'll be free, but all right. It's an old family. Very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim. For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers. What? Oh, bye.
I work for the Silverbloods, help clean.
What the fuck?
Just here to work.
You just let old Nana... I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me. My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important man. Yes, I was bored talking to you anyway.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it.
Yeah, I'm the only Dragonborn that lives right now. Probably.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Let's keep that in mind. Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem. What do you... I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brewers. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Yeah, I'm not coming down there yet. Yeah, I already been there.
Excuse me. What's your business here? That's what I thought.
The finest jewelry in all of
Bloodiest
Markarth.
beef in the Reach.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
The artifacts I've discovered in Neshuanzel. Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Neshuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. What? Oh, goodbye.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. Neshuanzel. Best steer clear.
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. What of it, he says. Your empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family won't tolerate his cowardice for much longer. That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the Divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial city. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. He used the Thu'um, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. Stay out of trouble in my city.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bastard. As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man, and does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully inquisitive, aren't you? I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having. Ogmund the Scout. He's old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home. But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence. We're the ruling body of the Old Mary Dominion, saviors of Myr, victors of the Great War. The Empire exists because we allow it to exist. And I'm here to make sure the Jarl of Markarth remembers that. The Thalmor saved all of Elvenkind during the Oblivion Crisis. We've been watching over our lands for 200 years. We refounded the Old Mary Dominion, an alliance between us and our Bosmer cousins. You might know them from their common name, Wood Elves. We intend to prove the superiority of Mer over man, 1 century at a time. Until next time.
Aw.
Before you say anything, no. Take a look. No, I'm a Breton from High Rock, and I refuse to be mistaken for a filthy native. I don't care if we share the same ancestors. These people are savages. Half of them are forsworn barbarians. And have you seen what they eat? What have I done for the gods to take me so far from my beloved Daggerfall? Yes, the finest court in all of High Rock. You think politics here or something? Well, we Bretons invented politics. That is where I learned to cook, and where I belong. Not here with all these dogs. Until next time.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Forsworn have troubled the... You speak to Igmund, son of Rolf. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They're only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out,
what the
it was
dog
either we arrest
doing?
Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. I want no mercy for them. Forsworn, understand?
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges. Not Tacitus. That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves. Lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. Until next time.
I'm Gor's assistant. I help her with the forge.
I'm the Jarl's personal black. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Anything. Served in the Legion with my sister Gordon for over 10 years. We've seen every piece you can imagine. Have you met her? She runs the forge near the smelter. Just don't bother talking to her, apprentice. Boy has no talent. Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested? Good hunting. All right, then.
As his housecarl, Igman's security was my chief concern.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Frick. Oi, mate! Oi! Are you going to fight me, or you're going to be a pussy? That's the weakest dragon I ever fought. See ya.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
Now I remember. Got a lot of
You're
steel
that
to
new
shape.
member of the companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around. Farewell, sir.
Old friend. Patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Watch yourself.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. My advice, don't overthink it. Fight well and the rest takes care of itself. I'm done talking anyway.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Good hunting.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes? What do you need? Good morning. Yes? Good morning. Yes?
Welcome to war. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane. It's Let's back to work then.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Old friend. Patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Take care.
A name I'm sure you know well.
Trouble?
Sharing with man? Ah! They can barely tolerate our strength! May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Now, if you don't mind, I've got
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
Divine smile on you, friend. Take a look. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed. No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left. You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
Thank you for the gold, traveler.
Gotta get there fast. Oh no.
Alduin Thuri. Balak Volchun. Ach, Tid Boan.
Another. This dragon's too strong. I don't think I can. Okay, that'll be it for the episode, guys. So join, like, subscribe, turn on notifications for the bell, so you never miss a video. See you guys next time. Goodbye.